Welcome back to Sci-Fi Vision. Today's story is truly powerful. It's about a fearless human girl who risked her life to protect the predator cubs.
The pack den exploded with panicked roars as three reptilian cubs tumbled backward into the chasm crack, their tiny claws scraping uselessly against stone. Thraxkor, the massive bronze-scaled pack leader with yellow-slit eyes and a ridge of spines down his back, lunged forward. Too slow, his 9-foot frame unable to fit through the narrow gap. Mia didn't think. The petite human xenobiologist with wild curly hair dove past Thraxkor's reaching claws, her small frame sliding into the crack. The bioluminescent fungi on the cave walls cast dancing orange light as she disappeared into darkness. Human! No! Thraxkor's bellow shook loose pebbles from the ceiling. A thud, then silence. The entire pack, 15 reptilian warriors with various colored scales, froze. Thraxkor's yellow eyes went wide, all four of his muscular arms trembling. Then from the darkness, "Got him! Catch!" A small green-scaled cub with oversized eyes, Jix, came flying up through the crack. Thraxkor caught her with all four arms. Two more cubs followed, launched upward by impossible human strength. Mia's head popped out of the crack, her curly hair streaked with glowing fungus. She was hanging by her fingertips, legs dangling over a 200-foot drop. "Little help?" She grinned, completely unbothered. "She did what?" Vessen, the slender insectoid council member with translucent blue-green carapace and four arms, leaned forward on the elevated metallic platform. Her compound eyes refracted the harsh blue-white lighting as holographic displays floated around her. Thraxkor stood at attention, his bronze scales catching the light, all four arms clasped behind his back. "She saved my cubs, Counselor. Pack law doesn't apply to humans." Rennok, the bulky crystalline warrior with a faceted purple body, pulsed angry red. His words emanated from color vibrations. "She violated 17 safety protocols." "She violated gravity," Thraxkor muttered. Vessen's four arms crossed simultaneously. "The chasm drop is 63 meters. She should have broken every bone." She climbed back up, with three cubs. Thraxkor held up volcanic rock with deep gouges. "She convinced the stone to cooperate." Vessen's mandibles clicked rapidly. "This human has been here 6 days." 5 days, 19 hours, Thraxkor corrected, his yellow eyes gleaming. "We've been counting." Back in the pack den's warm orange glow, Thraxkor stood at the center of 15 reptilian warriors, his bronze scales gleaming, all four arms crossed. Little Jix sat on his shoulder, her soft green scales and oversized eyes watching Mia with adoration. "The council wants you gone," Thraxkor announced. Mia stood in the middle, completely unbothered. "Cool. When?" "Immediately. They're concerned you're destabilizing our culture." Thraxkor's spine ridge rippled. "In 6 days you've saved 3 cubs, cured a plague we couldn't solve, defeated our strongest warrior in combat, and convinced the supply officer to give you triple rations." I said, "Please." "He's terrified of you." One smaller warrior with dark green scales stepped forward. "Alpha, permission to speak?" "Granted, Corvin." Corvin's ridge flattened in respect. "The human held my mate during the fever, stayed awake for 47 hours, sang to her." Another warrior, massive with black scales, rumbled forward. "She taught my cubs to hunt better than I ever could." "She fixed the water purifier," a third warrior added, her red scales catching the fungus light. Thraxkor's spine ridge rose slowly. "What are you saying?" Corvin stepped closer to Mia, lowering his head. "We follow her." The pack exploded with roars of agreement, tails lashing, claws striking stone. Thraxkor's forearms trembled. "You can't just—" "Pack law, Alpha." Corvin's yellow eyes met Thraxkor's. "She's proven herself worthy. We choose her." On the council platform, harsh blue-white lighting flickered as holographic displays showed the pack den's rebellion. Vessen's four arms gestured frantically while Rennok pulsed angry red, his faceted purple body throwing colored light across the metallic disk. "They're mutinying!" Vessen's mandibles clicked rapidly. "Over a human!" The platform's communication console lit up. Thraxkor's massive bronze-scaled face filled the hologram. Counselors, Thraxkor began, holding Jix on his shoulder. The pack requests formal recognition of our new consultant. Consultant? Vessen's carapace cracked audibly. Article 47 of Pack Governance Law, Thraxkor interrupted, his yellow eyes gleaming. Any individual who preserves 3 or more pack members' lives may request integration. Rennok pulsed furious red. She's human. The article was written for reptilians. It doesn't specify species. Behind Thraxkor, Mia appeared in the hologram, waving cheerfully while eating dried meat. We checked thoroughly. Vessen's forearms tangled together. This is madness. 5 days, 23 hours, Mia called out, still chewing. And I saved 11 pack members if you count the plague victims. She's more effective than half our warriors, Thraxkor added, his spine ridge rising. She doesn't sleep, apparently doesn't feel fear, and the cubs adore her. She defeated Rennok in ritual combat. Pocket sand, Rennok pulsed, his purple crystal dimming. It was dishonorable. All warfare is deception, Mia quoted, grinning. Also, you started it. In the pack den, the warm orange glow cast shadows across the celebration. 15 reptilian warriors surrounded Mia, who sat cross-legged on the rough stone floor. Little Jix curled in her lap, purring. Thraxkor approached, his massive 9-foot bronze-scaled frame carrying a ceremonial bowl glowing with blue liquid. His forearms held it carefully. The council approved your integration, he announced, on the condition you stop challenging council members to combat. No promises. Mia scratched Jix behind her tiny ridge. But I'll try. Thraxkor knelt, bringing the bowl level with her. This is pack bond liquid. It tastes like fermented cave moss and will probably make you violently ill. Sounds delicious. Mia took the bowl with both hands. Wait, you're actually going to drink it? Mia downed the entire bowl in 3 gulps. The warriors roared approval, their tails lashing, claws striking stone. She wiped her mouth and stood, Jix still clinging to her shirt. So what do I get as an official pack member? Thraxkor's forearms spread wide. The honor of protecting the pack. Do I get a bigger cave room? And access to the Alpha's food stores, yes. Sold! Mia fist pumped, accidentally launching Jix into the air. She caught the squeaking cub with practiced ease. Also, we need to talk about your combat training. It's terrible. The warrior's roars cut off abruptly. Thraxkor's spine ridge flattened. Excuse me? Your stance is too wide, you rely on size advantage, and you drop your guard when you use all 4 arms. Mia set Jix down, rolling her shoulders. Come on, big guy. Thraxkor looked at his warriors. They looked back, spine ridges rippling with amusement. This is insubordination, Thraxkor protested weakly. This is training. Mia beckoned with both hands. Unless you're scared. The massive reptilian alpha's yellow eyes flashed. His forearms flexed, bronze scales catching the orange fungus light. He dropped into combat stance and immediately adjusted his footing when Mia's eyebrow raised. Better, she approved. Now! Thraxkor lunged, all 4 arms reaching. Mia ducked, rolled, and somehow ended up behind him with one hand on his tail. Dead, she announced cheerfully. The warriors exploded with laughter, their roars echoing off cave walls. Even Jix squeaked with delight. Thraxkor turned slowly, his spine ridge completely flat. How did you... Pocket sand is just the beginning. Mia grinned, pulling out another handful of volcanic dust. Want to learn? 3 days later on the council platform, Vessen reviewed reports with her 4 arms, while holographic displays showed the pack den. Rennok pulsed curious blue. What now? The pack's combat effectiveness increased 47% in 3 days. Vessen's compound eyes refracted data. Hunt success up 62%. Cub survival at all-time highs. And they've invented tactical pocket sand. There's video. Vessen pulled up a hologram showing Mia teaching 15 reptilian warriors to throw volcanic dust with perfect accuracy. Rennok's crystalline body went uncertain yellow. Should we intervene? Vessen's 4 arms gestured at displays. The pack is healthier than it's been in decades. Cub mortality down 83%. The human is effective. But she's terrifying. Yes. Vessen watched Mia demonstrate a throw that sent a warrior tumbling. But she's their problem now. And the other packs want her to visit. Rennok's body went completely clear with shock. You're joking. 3 packs requested tactical training. 1 asked if she gives cooking lessons. Back in the pack den's warm, glow, Mia stood surrounded by warriors attempting fighting stances while Jix climbed onto Thraxkor's head. The massive bronze-scaled alpha watched his pack transform, yellow eyes gleaming. Again, Mia called out. Low stance, quick feet, and always keep pocket sand ready. The warriors roared in unison, their colored scales creating a spectacular display. Jix squeaked from Thraxkor's head. Is she staying forever? Thraxkor's tail swished. Something tells me we couldn't get rid of her if we tried. Good, the tiny cub purred. I like her. So do I, Thraxkor admitted quietly, watching Mia flip a warrior twice her size. So do I. Just one thing before we begin. YouTube tells me 93.6% of you watching aren't subscribed. Subscribing is free. It really supports the channel, and you'll get more amazing HFY sci-fi stories delivered straight to you. Don't miss out.